Alright, welcome back everybody to the Ultimate Racing League. So this is the final round of this championship, round 10. And I got to admit, this championship has absolutely flown by. But for the guys that have been following these guys throughout this championship, I think you'll agree we have seen some pretty awesome racing from these guys and some good close battles throughout the 10 rounds. So we're here at the, I can't pronounce it, but Gilles Villeneuve or something like that, track for this final one. And my knowledge of this track is pretty much zero, so we're just going to run with it. Anyway, I just want to mention this first. So we're looking at the car of Panic at the Tesco, and we also know him as Chris. So what Chris is going to be doing shortly, he's going to be doing a 26-mile walkathon around London, and this is for the Action for Me, which you can see there on his car, on his livery, and they help people who have ME chronic fatigue. So I think that's fantastic stuff what Chris is going to be doing, and 26 mile is yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, isn't it? I think I'd be knackered after 6 mile, never mind 26. So I'm going to wish Chris all the best for his walkathon around London, the 26 miler. And if you go onto the website of Action for Me, I'm sure there'll be somewhere on there which you can donate. So all the best, mate, and let us know how you get on with that one. And just to prove that he's not the only car on the track, and there you go. Right, we're going to come out of this view just so I know who is where, and we're going to go up to your pole position man, which is Brisbane. After qualifying, takes pole position, followed by Enzo Jack in second. Matty takes third. Scott is fourth on the grid, followed by Victor in eighth. Mr. Smith ninth. Frowney Mr. Smith seventh. Is Frowney. Panic at the Tesco is eighth. Fitzy ninth. Harry G 10th. Unforgiven 11th, and Moat Storm in 12th position. And as you can see, we've got a nice 29 laps around the circuit. So let's get this final one underway. So hopefully next season, so after this race, basically we're going to have about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks break before the guys are back once more. But next season, all us commentator guys, we sort of switched leagues. I think there's 6 leagues running at the moment on the Sunday with the Ultimate Racing League, and we all swap about, and so next season we'll be covering a different league but within the same championship, if you sort of know what I mean. So looking forward to that. But meanwhile, this is the race. At the end of this race, guys, what I'm going to be doing is just reading out the top 3 final standings in the championship. So just keep an eye out for that at the end of the race. Hopefully, hopefully I will remember to do it. I'm only going to do the top 3 because that's the 3 that are going to be sitting on the podium, basically. So yeah, looking forward to that. So as you can see, we've got some nice sunny weather here at this track for this final round. And Brisbane still hanging on the lead just from Enzo Jack. Oh, I'd like to a shout out actually to Enzo Jack. Thank you to him, and I think the other one was Unforgiven, who have saved the races throughout this championship. You guys know if these races don't get saved and shared, then you don't get to see these guys race. So thank you to Enzo and Unforgiven. Apologies if I've missed anybody off, but I don't think I have. So as you can see, it looks like the top 3 guys are pulling away from the rest of the pack here on lap 2 of 29. Great foreground shot there with the skyscrapers. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? We're going to go down the field anyway and have a little look what's going on below the top 3. So there's Mr. Scott in 4th. in his Red Bull, looking good for him at the moment. Quite a bit of sun glare off these windscreens. I hope it's not this. Oh, here we go. It is a battle for you. Mr. Smith and Unforgiven having a bit of a tussle with a capital T. Oh, really? I don't think Mr. Smith had anywhere to go there, did he? So he had to, hopefully he won't pick up a penalty for that one, but he was really left with nowhere to go apart from off the track a little bit. Not quite sure what the lap times are around this. Oh, here we go, 1:44. There you go, 1:44 from our race leader. So it's not an over long track. There's definitely longer ones throughout the racing calendar. So, yeah, Ultimate Racing League. I forget to mention this quite a few times. The Ultimate Racing League has got a sponsor, even though I do forget sometimes, and that is Prop Up and Co. So check them guys out online. I also want to thank Simon. Simon does the all the league points for all of the leagues, and I must say he does a very detailed and fantastic job. So cheers to Simon. If you're listening, if you're not listening, thank you anyway. Fitzy, 8th place. His next target is Mr. Smith. We're on lap 3, so you regular guys will know that these racers are running all 3 racing compounds, soft, medium and hards, in any order they wish. At least 3 laps on each compound. I think that's what it is, something like that. So there's Panic. Getting chased down by Frowny, only holding on to 10th position. Oh, a little battle gone behind him between Harry G and, was that Motorstorm? Yeah, Harry G and Motorstorm have a great little battle at the back here. I'm sure these two guys have had quite a few battles throughout this championship, if my memory reminds me. Then again, I could be talking a load of crap, who knows? 10 rounds is a lot to remember going back, but yeah, they have a good scrap at the moment. So we're just going to stay with these two just a wee bit longer, just to see if Harry. We will be doing a pit already for Fitzy, so I'm guessing he must have been on the he is on the hard compounded tyres, so it'll be interesting to see what Fitzy comes out on. Maybe the softs on the mediums, or no, he won't be coming out on the comfort softs, will he? Unless he's absolutely crazy, which I don't think he is. Mind you never know after 10 rounds with these guys. So let's go back up with your race leader, Mr. Brisbane. Enzo Jack doing a great job at the moment. He's sticking with him, isn't he? Sticking with him like super glue at the moment. Into the chicane. Third place is Mitty? No, it's Matty, not Mitty. Matty. Fourth place, Mr. Scott. He's wanting to join the party. He's caught up with these top 3 guys. So, what's he on? He's on the racing mediums. It's Mr. Scott. So he's doing a grand job at the moment. Let's just see what your race leader is on. Racing mediums, softs. Oh, softs for Enzo Jack. So you would expect Enzo Jack to, well, not necessarily take the lead, but he should definitely stick with Brisbane, with him being on the slightly better racing compound of tyre. As they come through to start lap 4 of 29. Oh, Unforgiven's put the fastest lap in, a 1:38. Oh no, it's just been taken off as I was reading out Unforgiven's fastest lap. Sorry that, mate, but Mr. Scott's taking it right off you on a 1:38.262. So Scott, currently residing in 4th position, is definitely on a charge. Where is he? There he is. That is your fastest man on the track, currently on lap 5. Oh, Matty. Unlucky, mate. The first person, I think, to pick up a penalty during this race. So I think Mr. Scott will be licking his lips at the moment with the prospect of taking that third position off him when he does save the penalty. I'm not quite sure where the penalty thing is on this track. Just like I said earlier, I don't absolutely naff all about this track. And there he is, Unforgiven, who held the fastest lap for a very, very short while, but he's on the charge and he is after Victor. Yeah, also, so we've thanked quite a few people tonight, haven't we, on this final round, and so we should, and we've also got to thank the admin guys who, there's probably too many names to mention, but they put all these races together. So without them, this would not be possible either. Also the stewards, they do also a great job. You've got to thank them as well. I'm not quite sure who the stewards are. It is kept a bit of a secret, so nothing wrong with that. Who else should we be thanking? Yeah, the rest of the comms guys actually. As I was saying earlier, there's about 6 leagues running on the Sunday in the Ultimate Racing League, and all the guys that do the comms in the rest of the leagues also do a fantastic job. So a shout out to them also. So I think I've thanked everybody in this final round of this championship. And don't forget these guys on the track also, because, you know, without these guys on the track, you ain't got no racing, have you? So, a bit of a twitch there from Motorstorm. There's the foreground view of the skyscrapers. Cracking little shot is that one. So, Brisbane from Enzo Jack. Mr. Scott, where is he? There's Matty. Oh, he's not saved his penalty yet, so surely he can't be far off saving that one. I'm just interested if Victor will pass him when he does save that penalty. I think he will do. And there it is. And there it goes. Oh, he didn't get quite... Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Just as Matty saved that penalty there. Victor was nearly there, but not quite. So Matty hangs on to 4th position. So well done to Matty there. I think he must have been, quaking it just a little bit. Meanwhile, Unforgiven in the green machine. We've got time for a little sipple. I can't believe this is the last sipple of this championship. Never mind. Smith in 7th. He's got nothing to worry about behind him, has he, whatsoever. The next nearest guy is Frownley, who he's picked up. What's he got? Half a second penalty for Frownley, so unlucky there for Frownley. Fitz in 9th place. Panic at the Tesco, currently in 10th. Motorstorm 11th, and Harry G. So them guys sort of mid-ish, back-ish, pretty much spread out. So where are the closest guys on the track? Possibly these 2 front runners, and maybe the 2 behind also, or maybe 4 behind actually, because not close, but not that far apart. So these racing mediums that Scott and a few others that are running, these racing mediums are going to last quite a while actually. Look at the tyre wear. Has hardly used any tyre wear whatsoever on his racing medium compound of tyres. His fuel might go actually before his tyre wear sort of runs out, so to speak. So maybe this is one to watch. Cause, these pit stops on these endurance races do throw things into the mix, because everybody's running different race strategy, and there's Mr. Unforgiven on the racing soft, so I expect him, well, I was going to say I expect him to go a bit further up the field, but looking at his tyre wear, it's not going to do him any favours at the moment. So I'm not expecting Unforgiven to stay on these racing softs, not for all that much longer. It won't be long before he's losing a second, maybe two on his tyre wear per lap. Got a good crowd in here tonight on this track. We've got about 80,000 fans wrapped around this Villeneuve track. All paying top dollar for the oh, nice bit of water there. All paying top dollar for their ticket. £5.50 for a hot dog, £3.80 for a burger. Not bad compared to some tracks where they're charging about a tenner with tomato sauce. I think that's the last thing on Mr. Smith's mind at the moment as he chases down Victor, is the tomato sauce on his hamburger, but you never know. Gets a nice juicy burger in there. Frowney, 8th place, nothing to worry about whatsoever. Same goes for Fitzy and Panic and Motorstorm and Harry G. Come on guys, you need to get a bit closer together. Make my job a bit easier. Brisbane. Is he sweating a bit? I don't think he will be. Brisbane's not the man to feel the pressure from behind. Maybe change that phrase just a little bit. But anyway, you get what I mean. Enzo Jack is his next nearest opponent. This is really interesting because, you know, he's just got to have a lot of tank of fuel as your race leader. And then again, you've got Enzo Jack, whose tyre wear is not looking so bright at the moment. So I expect, yeah, Scott's going to take, I think over the next two laps or whatever it is. Oh, excuse me. Scott will be taking second position off Enzo Jack. Matt is doing a great job at the moment in 4th place. Unforgiven's taking the fastest lap back off. Who got it? I can't remember now. Anyway, 1:37.744 for Unforgiven here on lap 10 of 29. So he's on the charge once more, currently sitting 6th position. And Given, well, let's go to Unforgiven actually, because look at his tyre wear, and he's just put the fastest lap in. Or it might be a lap or two ago, but still. So Unforgiven is really on it. Let's go back up with your leader once more. Brisbane, has he pulled away a little bit from Enzo? Let's have a look. Nah, not really. Pretty much similar to what it was just a lap ago. I've not had any onboard footage yet, have we guys? Because so, another little sipple actually. I don't think anybody's close enough for a bit of onboard footage yet, but we will get the. I'm sure we will get you some of that during this race at some point. Good job I'm on the old push bike tomorrow. Hey. You know what I'm saying, guys? Lovely jubilee, goes down the treat. Scott in 3rd place. Can he hang on to 3rd place and put himself on the old podium for the final one? Bit of champers. Hopefully he can. He's doing a grand job at the moment. Oh, Matty, half a second penalty. Victor's chasing him down. He's going to grab that 4th place off him, I'm sure. It's the Unforgiven. And looking at the top 6, actually maybe the top 7 actually, any of the top 7 could possibly win this race. I'm not too sure to put my money on, to be quite honest. I do like a little flutter now and then. But if I was to put money on this race, I wouldn't have a clue, to be quite honest. Shall we go on board with Victor? Let's go on board with Victor, eh? Licking his lips at the prospect of taking that 4th position off Matty, and he'll be, here we go, saves the penalty and he goes through, so we caught that one at the right time. Unlucky there for Matty with the penalty. Hopefully he won't lose more than 1 place, and he... Where is he? Oh, Matty's gone in the pits, there we are. Lost him for a minute there. I thought he'd lost another place, but basically he has, but he has got into the pits, so... There we go. That must be the quickest onboard footage we've ever had. Never mind, Mr. Smith. Oh dear. So there is a few guys on during this race, isn't there, that's picking up the older penalty here and there. Nothing major, half a second, but it's enough to lose you a place, depending on where you are on track compared to everybody else. Oh, he's a good little battle actually. Motorstorm and Panic, or should I say Panic and Motorstorm. Actually, I'm going to go on board with Motorstorm because he's right up the smelly end of Panic, isn't he? I'm sure Panic, also known as Chris, would be wishing he'd be doing his 26-mile walkathon around London at the moment for Action for Me, rather than him having Motorstorm chasing him down here at the Villeneuve track. Some cracking grandstands here at this track. I don't think I'd fancy being at the sitting at the top. I bet it's quite eerie up there. So we're going to come out of this one because we're still close, but not quite as close as he was. Harry G, 10th position in the old camel livery. Can he finish his final round in the top 10? As close as you like to the barrier. Every inch counts. Yeah, you know, guys, don't you? Every inch counts. Yeah. Matty 10th. Unforgiven out of the pits on the racing medium compound of tyre. Now then, what's we're racing hard, racing medium. There you go. You've got to fancy Unforgiven at you, being on the slightly bit better tyre compound. Well, the racing hards aren't that bad actually. Once they get warmed up, but they might take 2 or 3 laps to warm that compound of tyre up. So you've got to fancy Unforgiven a little bit, being on the mediums. Brisbane into the pits. So is Enzo and Scott. Frowney, 12th position. Has he been in? He's been in. He's on the racing medium, so I expect him to be on a bit of a charge. Here on lap 13. Brisbane is... These guys are really putting in the fastest laps tonight. 1:37.699. I think he must be the 3rd or 4th driver to put a fastest lap in. So we won't go to the first place guy because he's in the pits. So we go to... Oh, he's in the pits as well, so is he. So maybe half the grid is in the bloody pit, so it was. So hang on, we've got a new race leader. Let's have a look at this one. This really might mix things up a little bit. Mr. Smith, then, your new race leader here at the final round on the Racing a hard compound. Scott just sat behind him. Well, he's not sat behind him, but he's got the rubber on the track in second, and also on the Racing hard. Fitzy, here's a good little scrap. Well, where are we? Here we go. Motorstorm and Panic fighting it out once more. Not a bad little track, this one, is it really? It's quite good. There's definitely worse. I'm going to go on board with Panic, actually. I want to get the right bloody button. There we go. Camera 5, onboard footage with Panic at the Tesco. Mr. Chris as he chases down Motorstorm. Don't you just love the sound of these Ferraris? They do sound pretty cool. Maybe they could do with just a little bit more meat in them, but not bad at all. Nearly as good as my Vauxhall Vectra. 1.8 fuel injection, 2008. I'll probably be on lap 3 still, and these guys will be on lap 15. Ooh, a bit of a twitch there from Motorstorm, and just clips that wall on the left hand side there. That might give the opportunity for Panic to get a little bit closer to it. Oh geez, sorry about that, guys. Really right, you know what, up of that one. Brisbane, 6th place, Racing Soft compound. Now then, this is a great opportunity for Brisbane, given his racing compound. He's just got sat on his car there, to really put the bullet down here on lap 15. Plenty of fuel to be playing with. Pretty similar for Victor. Here we go, I've got mixed up again. Let's look at that one. There we go. So yeah, same compound of tyre, but Victor's got a lot less fuel than what Brisbane has. I don't think any of these guys are fuel saving at the moment. I just think they're going for it hell for leather. Ooh, a bit of a crunch there from, who was it? Was it Harry? Did Harry crunch off the old wall there? Possibly, maybe. I did hear a bit of a crunch. That's going to cost you about £5,000, mate, on your bodywork. Unforgiven, 10th place, not too far behind him is Matty, 11th, and Frowney currently sitting in 12th position. So as Mr. Smith, has he got a bit of heat into those racing hard compounds yet? Are they still a bit cold? Same goes for Monsieur Scott. Top 5 actually pretty close together, aren't they? There's not much. Oh dear, Fitzy, he's not going to be happy chappy, is he? Yeah, the top 5 are really pretty close together. Well, they're not stiffing each other's beans and curry sauce, but they are fairly close. So there's Fitzy into the pits. Sticking a bit of splodge in the old tank. Or quite a bit of splodge actually by the looks of things. Who's going to put him right down? Is he going to put him in at the... Wow. This fuel doesn't have to take a lot of putting in, doesn't it? We'll come back to Fitzy shortly, because I think that fuel must be dribbling into his tank, never mind it getting forced in there. Now then, Mr. Smith running on fresh air, so he's going to be pitting at the end of this lap, which means Scott will take the lead for the foreseeable future. Lap 17 of 29, 1:37.543 is Brisbane, currently sitting in 5th place. Quite interesting actually, these top 3, 4, 5. Mr. Smith and Panic into the pits on lap 17. Bit throaty, must have a bit of the old white wine. Let's take a look at Enzo Jack. I'm really interested actually after this race what the top 3 guys are going to be. There's old Harry. Well, he might not be old, he might be young, he might be a young Harry, I don't know. Nice steady 6 for Harry. I think he'll just be hoping to put in some good lap times. What's he hitting? 1:38.37, so yeah, very consistent lap times from Harry G. Oh, excuse me, beg your pardon, for 38.37s. Very consistent. I've not really looked at the consistency of the lap times yet from everybody. Yeah. So, oh, blimey, where's he gone? He's going to the pits. I thought he took a bit of an interesting line there around that corner. I didn't realise he was coming into the pits. So Motorstorm into the pits. Scott is your race leader. Brisbane in 2nd place, from Victor in 3rd, Enzo Jack in 4th, Motorstorm and Harry G into the pits, Unforgiven 7th, and Matty rounds up your top 8 in this final race. I think everybody will be looking forward to their break off to the old beach at Scarbados or wherever they're going, into the Canary Islands or the Philippines or wherever they take their holidays these days. Oh, lucky there for Motorstorm. Well, we know what the 3-second penalty is, don't we, guys? It's either coming into the pits or coming out of the pits, which is so cruel. I think I've said this a few times, and what do you gain by not coming into the pits or out of the pits? Absolutely 100% correctly, then picking them. I really wish they would turn off the pit lane penalty, because you don't gain anything from it. But at the same time, if you've got it on, it can also ruin your race. And 3 seconds, you know, guys, 3 seconds is a pretty long time. So hopefully next season, and I am hoping, that they do turn it off. We can all wish, because it is quite cruel. Ninth place is Panic and Mr. Smith. After a second penalty in 10th place, Fitz is not all that far behind him, and Harry G currently sitting in 12th. Let's go back up your race leader. It's Brisbane again in the lead, 1:37.543. Put a fastest lap in, currently on the racing soft compounder tyre, just over half a tank of fuel. Just like 9 laps remaining of this final round. And don't forget, Brisbane was your pole position man in this race, if I remember rightly. Victor's doing a great job just fending off Enzo Jack, and a little bit of a twitch there. Might have lost a wee bit of time. No biggie. Looks like the old sun's gone in, doesn't it, round the track? It's got a little bit sort of like misty-ish. So I wonder if that will affect the track conditions and the lap times just a little wee bit. I don't think it's going to rain, but just got a bit cloudy and a bit misty. And Jack in third place, so he's got 8 laps remaining. Can he catch up to Victor, and can he take that second place off him? Well, the challenge is down, Mr. Enzo Jack, mate. Can he pull it off? He's going to give it a damn good go, isn't he? He's got nothing to lose. He's got no pressure from behind him whatsoever. His next nearest rival is Unforgiven, but as you can see, doesn't have to worry about Unforgiven, not at the present time. Although I think Unforgiven will be quite happy if he finishes in 4th position. So, because this is the top league in this championship, obviously you can't get promoted because you can't go any higher than this league. So I'm going to wish everybody all the best for next season. There'll be a few guys coming up from the league below this one, and also there'll be a few guys getting relegated down the league from this league. I wish them all the best also. And to be quite honest, I was trying to get relegated from my league. I can't compete with them. They're too bloody quick. So I'm hoping to get relegated, but who knows? Knowing Marlock will end up in the same bloody league as I was this season. Sod's law, isn't it? But there we go. It's all good fun. If I was 30 years young, I'd be kicking there, you know what. Anyway, that's a story for another day. When I was a kid, I was playing Space Invaders and Defender and things like that. Unfortunately, we didn't have anything like this whatsoever. Although I wish I did. That's progress for you, and it is looking good. So Panic at the Tesco in 6th place, Motorstorm not all that far behind him in 7th, Mr. Smith in 8th place. Fitzy is still chasing him down, maybe about half a second to a second between them two guys. And we've got Harry G, he's pretty much on his own, nothing to worry about him whatsoever, lap 22 of 29. Matty in the 11th place, and Frowney currently sitting in 13th position. So Victor into the pits, which is obviously going to be his final pit stop. It's just a question of where he's going to come out. Let's take a look at Victor. So there he's in the pit, putting a bit of fuel in. Oh, and there we go. I was just about to go to Unforgiven's car, and he's taking that position off him. Now then, I'm not sure. I think Unforgiven might have one more pit stop. I'm not quite sure. So that's going to be interesting. The question is Victor going to rejoin in 4th place, or is he going to lose another 1 or 2 places, or he's lost another one to Scott and to Panic? So Victor's going to rejoin. Where is he? Is he 6th? Where is he? Lost him. Where is he? There he is. Rejoins in 4th. Victor there playing a bit of hide and seek. Rejoins in 5th position for not too bad. Oh, a big slide there from Panic. That's quite good entertainment, actually. Can you do it again, mate? That's pretty good. Kept good car control of it, actually, considering it's a bit of quite a big slide. So he's really pushing it now. Let's go on board actually with Panic, and there you go. That's a great shot there of Panic fighting out with Victor for that 5th position down into this chicane. Was he going to take him? I think he does. Caught that one at the right time, and yeah, good pass there from Panic to take that 5th position off Victor. Victor now down into 6th place. We're not seeing I've got to be honest, we're not seeing a massive amount of overtakes in this race. It's probably just one of those tracks, but who cares? It's still been pretty good, and we've had quite a few guys take the fastest lap of the race. So that was good racing there between Panic and Victor. The question is though, can Panic hang on to that position, or can Victor take it back off him once more in these remaining few laps? Oh, a little time for a little sip actually. Oh, very good indeed. So I think this is the battle on the track at the moment. I'm just going to go through the rest of the guys, see what's happening. So what's that? Motorstorm, 7th place. Mr. Smith in 8th. Fitzy not that far behind him in 9th. I've got Harry G, Matty and Frowning. So them guys are pretty much spread out. Let's go back up with your leader, and we get there. There he is, Brisbane. Oh, is it one more stop for Brisbane? This is going to be really interesting. Look at the tyre wear on Brisbane's car. Surely he's got to be coming into the pits for the final time. Now, I can't remember what he's been running. Is he going to put the racing medium on or the racing hard compound? Whatever he puts in, he might lose that place to Enzo Jack. I'm sure Enzo Jack will take the lead off Brisbane when he does pit. Oh, it's got really interesting, hasn't it, in these final few laps. Quite enjoyed this last race actually. It's been pretty good. The whole season has been pretty good actually. It's like I said earlier, seen some great racing action, and these are the top boys. This is what every racer in the Ultimate Racing League on a Sunday is thriving to achieve, shall we say, to get to this league, the top of the pile. Apart from myself, I'm trying to go the other way. That's what happens when you get into your late 50s. You're knackered. So that's Unforgiven. 3rd place, currently sat on the podium. I know the Unforgiven doesn't really have a little sipple. So, oh, look at his fuel. Oh, hang on, this is going to be interesting. So I've just clocked his fuel wear, or lack of it. So he's going to be pitting one more time. Question is, can Scott get round before Unforgiven comes out of the pits? Oh, interesting. Panic in 5th. I think he'll be happy with that one if he can hang on to that spot, but I think Motorstorm has got other ideas. Things are really getting mixed up now. There we go. Unforgiven into the pits. Where is Scott? There's oh no, that's not him. Where is he? There he is. There's Scott. Now then, can he take that position off Unforgiven? Well, he is in the pits. It is going to be so close. He's still there, still putting the fuel in. We'll go back to Scott once more time. He is going to take that position off him, and he does. He moves up into third place, so unlucky there for Unforgiven. He loses a few places, actually moves himself down into, where is he? 6th place. So, not quite, didn't quite work out, did it, for Unforgiven on the race strategy. It's not over for him yet though, because look at this, it's really close between himself and Panic at the Tesco in 4th place. Can Unforgiven take that 4th position off Panic? Oh, and who's that down the inside? Oh, is that Motorstorm? It is. And takes 5th place off Unforgiven. What is he running? He's on the racing soft, so he's on the racing hard. He's Unforgiven. So things really hotting up here at the Mr. Villeneuve track. Gilles, I can't pronounce it, sorry, I give up. Anyway, it's a great track. Brisbane in the pits, Enzo Jack in the pits. Is Scott going to take the lead of this race? Things are really changing up here on the last 3 laps. I'm not sure if Scott's is still putting fuel in them guys. We'll switch back to Scott for one more time. This is going to be really close. I'm not sure if he's going to be close enough to take the lead on. Here we go. These guys are coming out the pits now. Oh, as tight as you like. So it's Brisbane just gets out. And so does Enzo on there. Scott. Wow, that was really close. Just a few more seconds in the pits and Scott would have been in the lead. So good work there from the pit crew of Brisbane and Enzo Jack. I'm sure them guys must be paying him double time wages to get him out back on track as fast as they did. As long as they've got enough fuel. Look at that, 1/4 tank of fuel for both these, and they're on the same racing compound of tyres. So you've got to fancy Brisbane take the win here at the old Villeneuve track. As long as it doesn't make any boo-boos. Also known as you-know-what-ups. Oh, it's going to be so close, isn't it, between himself and Enzo Jack. Not look at that crowd, just raw. The roar from the crowd is absolutely unbelievable. You guys can't hear them, but we can. They're deafening. 3rd place there is Scott. Really unlucky there for Scott. Like I said earlier, just a few more seconds in the pits and this guy would have been in the lead. His fuel is just going to last him by a smidge, I think. Hopefully he doesn't run out of fuel in his final few laps. He'll be okay on the tyre wear. Panic at the Tesco, his tyre wear is looking not so good, especially on his front left. It's under 1/4 tank of fuel, but I think he'll be good to go for that one. Motorstorm Hero currently sitting in 5th place. Unforgiven in 6th. We've got Smith, Hurricanes Penalty, currently sitting in 7th. Victor in 8th. Harry G 9th, and 10th place goes to, well, not goes to, he's not finished the race yet, but he's currently sitting in 10th place. Fitzy and Frowney. So there you go. Let's go back up with your leaders. Things are on fire at the moment in these remaining. Oh God, no wonder I drink. Jesus Christ. Oh, very good indeed. So Brisbane currently your race leader, lap 28 of 29. Matty is your fastest guy on the track, 136.751. So it's Brisbane from Enzo Jack. Any of them two could win this race. I'm sure Scott will be a very happy chappy if he can put himself on the podium for the final race in this championship. Don't forget, guys, I'm going to read out the top 3 of the final standings in the league after this race. Who's that battling it out? Motorstorm and Was that in front? Panic. Sorry, Panic and Motorstorm. Oh, here we go. Oh, had a little look, didn't he? Motorstorm is doing his level best to put Panic off just a little bit. Here we go then, it's just the final lap of the race. About to commence. And there we go, we're on the final lap now. So Brisbane, still your race leader. Are we going to stick with him? We're going to go through... Oh, I can't remember on the map where the bloody finish line is. I told you I didn't know this track. So who cares? It's all good fun. Really enjoying this race actually. It's really... Actually, the last 5 laps has actually been an absolute belter. With the final pit stops and everything that's going off. We're going to stick with these top 2 guys, I think. Let's have a quick little run down there, Scott. Oh, hang on a minute, here we go. Panic at the Tesco and Motorstorm. Oh my god. These guys are fighting it out. If we stay with them and the other guys finish the race, we might have to go back and replay the top 3. But can I leave this battle? I don't think I can. Oh dear me. I might have to just for the time being. So it's Brisbane in the lead. Oh, I don't know where to look. Where's the bloody finish line? Oh, Enzo Jack, where are we? Scott in 3rd place. Panic at the Tesco, still scrapping it out with Motorstorm. Oh dear me, this is... Oh, look at this. All hell for leather on this final lap. Let's just go back. Oh, we finished. Hang on, what we'll do, we'll stay with these 2, then we'll go back and watch the guys come over, because I couldn't miss this one, because what a hell of a battle between Panic at the Tesco and Motorstorm. So it's... And there you go, there's Panic from Motorstorm. What a finish. Right, what we're going to do, because we cannot miss this off, so we'll go back a little bit further. So here we are. We're with your leader, Brisbane. I could not leave that battle between Panic and Motorstorm, because what a battle that was. Unfortunately, these guys finished the race, but we're going to watch these come over the finish line. And here we are. Brisbane is just going to take it from Enzo Jack. What a race between them 2. Well done, Brisbane, winner, and Enzo Jack in 2nd place. Not too far behind him is Scott in 3rd. So yeah, big congratulations there to Brisbane taking the win. Not too far behind him was Enzo Jack in 4th position. It's just going to be Panic at the Tesco from Motorstorm in 5th place. Not too far behind in 6th is Unforgiven. Then with the wee second penalty is Mr. Smith bringing it home in 7th place. We've got Harry G in 8th place. Not too far behind it's Matty in 9th. Whew. Rock and roll. 10th place goes to Victor. Fitzy in 11th. And Frowney is going to bring it home in 12th position. Wow, what a final 5 laps, remaining 5 laps, guys. That was awesome. Let me just read you out the top 3. So Pat is the overall winner in this championship on 311 points. So well done to Pat, taking the championship in this. Yes. Anyway, Brisbane 301 points. Well done to him. He brings it home in 2nd. And Scott is 3rd on 227 points. So that's your top 3 in this championship. Fantastic, guys. And thank you very much to everybody involved in this championship. And we'll see you next season in a new league with the Ultimate Racing League.